Oh, hello there. These bitches. All right, guys, we're back. We sold the Thirsty palette, $35 in my pocket. Yes, I bought it for $48, but you gotta take what you can get. That's the downside of holding on to things to film them with them, and then realizing you don't like them. Because then it's the path of return policy. So then you have to sell it to some stranger on Facebook Marketplace. But it worked out. She gave me money. I gave her $5 back because she gave me 40, 35 is the total. So yeah, about $13 from the original purchase, but whatever. We did what we could. We're gonna plug on along. We finished the first 2 swatches in the first half of this live. If you want to see how I do my swatches, please go watch that first half and check out all the 25 Days of Christmas series. This is for day 18, and I am still working on my Meet the Pet series, but I'm just trying to get enough like cute video footage of them so that I can do a voiceover of their story. And yeah, that's that. So cutely. All right, so we're gonna go into flashback, which is one of the first of the big pans, which is exciting. I do my swatches on this hand, on this arm. You can see it's not primed with anything. You can see all my freaking gross veins and shit. That's flashback. Wow. Talk about underwhelming. Okay, next is face. Still underwhelming. That last color, Benny, from the second row is staining me still, so I'm just gonna take that off. Oh yeah, maybe I just didn't wipe it very well. Okay, and then, oh, ha ha ha, Tune is next. Like face tune. There's that. So you guys know I never Facetune any of my pictures. I don't edit them. I rarely put a filter on them, like once in a blue moon. And if I do, I always tell you what filter it is. And that's usually not a picture of myself. It's usually a picture of something else. Anyways, so my pictures are very realistic representations of what I look like in beautiful lighting. Because I do go for good lighting. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to make myself look bad. But I am trying to look natural. So next is Code James. Code James. What's that? Oh, that's a gorge color. Okay. Not mad about that at all. Followed by 10% off. Also looks like a really nice brown. And then No Beans, which I know he named after his Chipotle order, which is cute. Okay. I mean, I'd be pissed if you messed up at these neutral tones. That's a black shade. What's that called? Spooky. Boring. Whoa, but it is spooky good. But look at that. Like, it goes from like nothing to really nice pigmentation. My fingers. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's gonna be like every Morphe palette or every palette on in the planet, and just be like some hits, some misses, some okay shades, some terrible shades, and that's just how it's gonna be, which I'm okay with. I did use some Ulta points on this. I bought this from Ulta, of course. I did use some Ulta points on it, so I didn't pay the full whatever amount it is. Too much. I need a water. Hold on. Delicious. So that's the third row swatch. The big pans, definitely get a good use out of some of those. We'll see how they work on the eyelid, of course, in a future video, many future videos probably. So let's go to the fourth row and start with B, which is the bright yellow. I do want to swatch that right next to face, which is like a obviously different shade, but those would look really pretty together, I think. Okay, let's continue on this row. This is called Guac. Hopefully it doesn't have any avocado oil in it, because I will die. like that. That's a stunner of a shade. Okay, not mad. I think I should get a new makeup wipe. Probably. My dog is staring at me. He's cute. Which one you say? The Juicy Boost. What's up, Juicy Boosty? They're probably thinking about dinner, which they should be because I just got them a new food. Okay, next shade is called Hello. Hello. I love that. Okay, that's really pretty. Wow. Okay, I'm not mad. It's not the best shimmer shade swatch I've ever seen in my life, but it's beautiful. So I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that color anywhere. So that's gorgeous. Next is Playground. I'm putting it out of order. It's a little bit more chunky, but the pigment is definitely there, which is exciting because blues are hard for sure to make. I have learned over the years. Over the years. This is Brother. It's like a perfect periwinkle. Ooh, okay. The shade is nice. It's not super opaque, but I feel like it would blend really good. Really good. Erin, do you speak English? No. Okay, and we got 3 more shades. This next one is like slaying my life. It's called Artistry. Oh, it looks so pretty. I do want to do a side-by-side with these and some other similar shaded colors. Would y'all like to see that, like from other brands? So this is called Artistry. Look at that. Wow, so disappointing. Can't even see the shimmer. I mean, you can see it. It's not really picking it up on the camera. I don't know. If I go like that, you can kind of see it, maybe. It's got like blue flecks of glitter in it with a magenta background. I just don't know about that, but I'm sure we can make that look pretty if we tried. Love that. I wish I loved that. Love that is this shade here. Oh, which I do love that. Beautiful. That's a great swatch. You see how like my wife was asking me the other day, like, how do you know if something's a good swatch or a bad swatch? And I was like, well, first of all, swatches are iffy to begin with, but ultimately, like, the texture is important. All of these have very similar textures, especially the mattes. But I would say like where the opacity ends is important too, because that's like how pigmented it is. So like this one, I would say, I don't know if you can tell, but on this yellow, the opacity ends like right here, and then that is more transparent. Whereas this one, the opacity goes all the way to the end. Yeah, it's not for the whole strip anymore, but you can see how dark it is all the way to the bottom there. And then on this one, it's never 100% opaque. You can see through the skin color all the way along. And then the other thing I always look for is if it's crumbly looking. So like this blue Playground here, I don't know if you can even tell, has little chunks of darker pigment on it, and that to me means it's not gonna be as smooth on the eye. But like I said, you have to take that all with a grain of salt because it might perform totally differently than it swatches. But for overall, I think that's a pretty good explanation of what to look for in a swatch. This is Pinkity Drankity. That's my dog. And again, a very disappointing swatch. Hippie! Shut up! Let's see if these stain at all. Yeah, see that pink did a little bit. That's nothing bad. It's not even... It's trying to get killed by my cat. It's not even unexpected. This is why I record videos and don't do lives. There are pains in my butts. All of my butts are pained. I'm gonna shut the door, and that's gonna freak me out. Goodbye. 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 Out and stopped barking everybody except Tabby, because she's a see you next Tuesday kind of lady. Okay. 4 rows done. Let's get this 4th row through. Social Blade, which I guess is like an app or whatever that, that tracks your social media success. I don't know if that's true. I need to look it up because it sounds ridiculous and upsetting. Social Blade. I like that. That was a pretty good swatch. I'm not mad at it. Okay, and then this is Daddy. Which is really cute. Oh, but do you see that chunky? The little bit of chunky right here? I bet it'll blend out no problem. Kind of reminds me of a pickle. And then the 3rd shade here is Cape Cod, which looks gorge. Let's see. It is really pretty. It's like a cool gray blue duochrome moment. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Stocks are flipping. All right, next shade is Cola, which is a dark blue. Now Morphe really hit it out of the ballpark with Indigo from their 39A palette, so I'm interested to see what that looks like. Pretty legit for a blue swatch. I'm not upset about it. Then this is Acapella. Look kind of disappointing for like metallic shimmer swatches, to be honest. Just compared to other Morphe shades. Okay, the purple's not too upsetting. I mean, they look good. I'm like really analyzing them in depth because I'm like, so many people are so mad at the swatches and shit. And like, of course, like James's swatches were not like just one swatch swatches. Or like one swipe swatches, so not as like raw as something like Super Live. You're just doing it 1, 2, 3 across the pan. That's literally cover. And last shade, so Skip. I like that color a lot. That's pretty. What's up? What do you want? You wanna go out? You wanna eat something? You wanna go outside? I really like the bane of my existence right now. What? Why are you barking? Why do I try? Why do I even? I don't know. So. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good swatch. And that's like I loaded up my finger and then rubbed it out like that. Goober, you're a pain in my butt. I just don't know. I think it's gonna make a hella good makeup looks for sure. Do I think that they're in the most creamiest pigmented shades of all time? No. Do I think they're the best formula I've seen from Morphe? I don't think so either. But I am excited. I think that it's gonna work well. And yeah, stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe if you would like to see how this palette works on the eyes and what kind of looks I can get out of it. And I will edit out most of the dog barking, so it'll be great. I hope you guys enjoy the 25 days of Christmas. Merry holidays. happy Christmas, Merry Holidays, and I will see you guys in the next one.